are you?
Doing good. What do you guys got?
Just if you would talk about your defense, how they've adapted to things in the fall.
Things are going good. We're developing a little bit of toughness about us. We're working on fundamentals. We're doing what we have to do. The most important thing is learning their assignments, learning what their techniques are, and applying their techniques when they get out. We're getting good effort right now, and we just got to get better.
How much retention do you think there was from the spring to now?
A bunch of retention. I'm really happy about it because they're understanding the concepts and they're applying their concepts and their techniques, and they've worked hard all summer, and we're doing pretty darn good.
Have you seen considerable improvement in some of the players from the spring to now?
Absolutely. They're finding out what toughness is, how to finish, how to dominate your opponent, and that's what it's all about.
So Herman Lathers and his leadership, can you just kind of talk about him?
I think like anything else, we're not only expecting Herman Lathers to be a leader, we're expecting all the seniors to be leaders. All our guys on defense, Brewer, Prentice, Wagner. I mean, it doesn't come to one guy. They have to understand that they're all out there. They're playing together as a unit. They're playing together as a team. And there's one guy that usually is talking most of anything. He's our quarterback of our defense. So, you know, in one aspect, you can say he's a leader, but I'm looking for 11 leaders out there going to get the football.
What does he bring to your team?
Knowledge. He has a great understanding of the concept. He can run. And when you have a guy that can put people in the right places, you have a chance to stop plays.
Is he sort of a good mentor for those two young?
He's an excellent mentor. He's smart, and he has a work ethic about him. And more importantly, being able to explain what you're doing, knowing why you're doing it and how you're doing is different. Not learning assignments, learning the concepts of the defense.
With the weight that he's lost, does Senimore look like a little bit of a different player now?
Totally different player. Totally different player. He's back to where when I was at the other place, he's coming off the ball. He's striking. He can practice longer, practice harder. He's got fast twitch, and I'm really, really pleased with Darrington right now.
Yes, there have been a couple of teams in the SEC that have switched from a 4-3 to a 3-4, and it looked like it took maybe a year for that defense to really kick in. Do you think is that a concern for this fall? I
think it's a matter, anytime you come in and you're a new coordinator, regardless of what package you're running and what you're applying, everybody has to learn the language. So learning the language and knowing your technique and the scheme, it don't matter if you're 3-4, 4-3, 4-2, 3-3 stack, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy where it's at right now, and I think like anything else, man, these kids are coming out here every day. We have pretty good practices. They're long practices. They're taxing on your body, and if you can get through here and be efficient, we're going to have a good defense.
Who did you have in the colors?
Pretty darn big guy. You know what I'm saying? Strong. He's getting better. He's in better shape than when he first got here, and he's going to keep on battling. And if he keeps on developing, I'm real pleased with him.
Do you have a way in which you want him to play?
Yeah.
Is he close to it?
Close enough.
Sal, what about some of the other young linebackers there around her, like AJ and Kurt? How much better?
You know what? I'm really pleased, and I didn't realize this until I finally got the two of them out there together. And those two kids might be the finest young linebackers that I ever coached. Their attitude, their work ethic, their toughness. I am really, really pleased with those two guys. You know, I mean, they've shown great leadership as young kids. I can see why both of them were all SEC type players, and now they're becoming smarter. They're understanding, you know, what they need to do and why they're doing it, and the concepts of the defense.
How much do they feed off of one another?
I think the whole defense should feed off of each other, whether it's a defensive lineman, it's a safety coming down, hitting somebody, a corner making a great play. You know, it's not separated the front to the back. It's a collective group. And until everybody understands that, everybody doing their part, doing what they're supposed to do, not taking chances, that's when you get exposed. But if we all do it together, we're going to be sound. We're going to do what we have to do, and then you got to find playmakers. And those two guys are playmakers.
Sal, you're saying those guys are better than those Alabama linebackers when they were young?
I didn't say that right now because I wasn't there when they were young, you know what I'm saying? I got there the third year, and Courtney Upshaw was a sophomore. And I'm telling you right now, these two guys are pretty good linebackers. You have to understand now, you know, they're both, I think Kurt right now is 245, and AJ probably 240. So, they're good football players now. I like them.
Do you think they have the potential
I
to
think
be
they
as
have.
good as those guys?
I think they have the potential to get drafted in the National Football League, and depending on their work ethic and everything, they will determine the round they go in. But they have the talent to do it.
When it comes to like a pass rush, Tennessee didn't really have one last year. Where are you guys at with that? Have you seen guys?
Not where we need to be on that. So we're going to work on that and try to get better on that. But we're finding out how to get off the football, how to keep the guy contained in the pocket, rush lanes. It comes to discipline. Everybody thinks it's pass rushing. You got these great rushers rushing off the end, and the next thing you know, you get pushed by the quarterback, and those lanes open up, and next thing the quarterback's running. So we got to understand the concepts. Hey, keep your rush lanes, beat the guy. You don't take chances and open up lanes. But we are improving on that. Are we where I want to be at? No, not right now.
You talked about playmakers, and it looks like AJ and Kurt are going to be ones. But are you developing any in the secondary, the guys that you need to be on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, 17's making plays right now. Brewer, Randolph's making plays. Pete Wagner made a good play today. I mean, Coleman's made plays. But I want plays every down. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody doing it. Everybody gets the idea that you're out there. If you think you're sitting in your gap and you're not making plays, but you graded a plus, that's good. The whole thing about this defense is there's got to be production. You know what I'm saying? If a guy's in there and he's in there for 40 snaps and he makes one tackle, he might have been in the gap the right way, but we ain't getting any production of it. We got to get to the football. And that's flying united, everybody running to the ball and making plays.
Have you enjoyed the challenge so far, Coach, coming in
I
here?
enjoyed the whole challenge. I think like anything else, I love going out there every single day, seeing how someone's going to step up and how we're going to improve this defense that has to be one of the top defenses in the country. Are we going to, I'm not saying we're going to be there this year. I'm not going to say we're going to be there. I'm telling you, we're going to try to go out there every single day to improve. And if they keep working the way they're working, they're going to be a good defense.
Sal, were you surprised when you saw Centimore this spring?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Well, I mean, he didn't look like the guy that was at Alabama.
No, it's like anything else. But some people will have to understand is that Centimore got here, thought we were like anything else, and he had to get over 300 pounds to play his technique, the whole lot. But that's not the case. If you're an explosive, fast twitch guy and you shock somebody, you get into them. You have power. It's about more power and speed than anything. So he's got his weight back down, he's moving quicker, he's shocking people, he's tearing off and making plays. It's been fun. It's been fun right now.
So you feel better about your defense right now probably than you did in the spring?
Absolutely.
What about, you mentioned Majid and Johnson, how does Herman Lathers stack up with linebackers you've coached?
I think he's pretty darn good. He's smart, he knows his ability, he knows what he needs to do, and he makes plays, so it's been fun. So I'm really excited about him. So he's doing a good job.
Sal, on the collegiate level, have you ever gone off to camp for a week with a football team?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time at the University of Pittsburgh.
Where did y'all go?
We went to Johnstown. And it gives you good because all you have no distractions or anything else. All you're working with these guys is with football. It's you, it's your teammates, you're bonding, you're together 100% of the time. You have no outside distractions. You don't have your girlfriend calling you and coming over and all. I mean, it's just, you just go and it's all football.
Do you feel like that made you a better team?
I think so. I think like anything else, anytime you have to go and you get away from everybody and you get about yourself, you learn how to help each other, manage each other, and get through the day.
Sal, it seems like you guys, Derek talked about defensive linemen, how many guys you have that might contribute. Are they bunched very tightly? Are you seeing much separation from those guys?
No, everybody has a role on this team. Some guys are going to be bigger and stronger and be able to play the run, and the other guys might be a little leaner and faster, and they be able to play the pass. And when you start working as a cohesive group and you know what your role is and what you need to do, you become a pretty good unit. You need to know that. And let me just tell you something. And a lot of times, because you don't have numbers or you don't have skilled something, you play that guy 60 and 70 plays. By the end of the day, rushing the passer at 60 and 70 plays, you get tired. So now if you can sub and let other guys get in there and learn their roles, now they're only playing 30 plays, you're getting a fresher player.